It's time to get creative with Cassie. Welcome to my paper studio. Today we're going to be working on some fabric word labels. So I have several of them made already. So they just kind of look like this. You can use words, labels, tags, numbers, anything you want. And so anyway, I have a little tray here. So I've got just some random labels, I've got some numbers, and then I've got some words. This is a Create in 15, so this is something you could set down and get several of them made within 15 minutes. I also, off to the side of me, have a bucket that I threw some other stuff in and need to move. But I have a bucket here that, let's see if I can show you. It just has a bunch of scraps of fabric in it. So today's view from the camera is a little bit different. Hopefully this works. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how simple and easy these are to make. I also have a little basket here that has some different lace pieces in it. You can use lace, you don't have to use lace, you could use cheesecloth, you can use sari silk, you can use oh, what am I trying to think? Eyelash trim, that's the word. Any of those things can be used. So I'm just going to pick a piece of fabric, maybe two, because you can layer your fabrics. And then I'm just going to cut me a snippet of some lace and put that on there. And then I'm going to pick me a word or a label or something. And right here I have this label that says family. I'm just going to trim it out really quickly. I'd rather have the label shape than just having it on there square. So just bear with me one moment here. Okay. So now this can go on here anywhere you want it, any direction. I think I'm going to put it this way so you can see more of the lace and stuff. And then all you're going to do is stitch around it. And I have my sewing machine going at a bit of a slower pace than I normally sew at. That way it's not like crazy loud in the camera. Because the camera is literally sitting like right on top of the sewing machine. So there we have a cute little label. So that's all there is to this. It's not rocket science or anything. So just going to get another little snippet of lace to put on there. And maybe on this one we want to do a word. How about your eyes only? So if you can tell, the fabric's way too big for this piece. That's fine, because we can trim that down. So anyway, you could sit down and you could make, I don't know, a handful of these in 10 minutes. That is, if you're not being too picky. I could sit here all day long and just, you know, nitpick at what fabric and what lace I want to put together with what word and, you know, whatever. But that's not what it's about. It's about just making a quick decision and going with it. So see, I just cut a little piece off of there. I'll throw that back in my fabric scrap bucket. And there we have another little label. So I'm just going to continue making a few more of these while you guys watch. And we'll just have a little chit chat, I guess. So there I've got that, and then I really like these. And I think I'm gonna add a little bit of this crocheted lace. So, I hope everybody is doing well today. I have been having a blast making videos for you all. I try to record during the week because my brother-in-law is here on the weekends. So I try to get all my recording done during the week. This is my theory. So today is actually Wednesday, but this video is going to go up Friday, I think. And anyway, I have a couple more videos I'm going to record today, so that should be fun. So I'm just snipping off the extra, but look how cute that is. And I like making the brown and cream colored ones because they're neutral and I can throw them into any journal and add a little something something to them and make them match. So I love making the neutral colored ones. So that's what I'm grabbing are my brown pieces and creams and stuff. So if there's anything that you guys would like to see a tutorial on, or if there's anything that you would like ideas for or anything, leave a comment down below and let me know. That way I can get more content out there of what you want to see. I woke up pretty excited today. One of my journals sold. So that was pretty cool. I did go in and mark the flip through of the journal that it was sold. It was one of the recent field notes journals that I made that a lady really wanted. Okay, so here's a bit of a smaller piece, and then I've got some of this fun stuff in here. I really like this. I got it from a friend. She sent me some pieces and that was in there, and it's like, ooh, this is fun. So I'm not going to put any lace on this one. You know, if you don't put lace on them and you decide later you want some lace on them, you can always put the lace behind hanging out on the side or the bottom or the top or something. So you always have the options to add more stuff to it later. And then with all my loose threads and stuff, I have another little basket over here that I've just been throwing my threads in. So there's another one. I'll pull these out that we've made. That way we can just kind of at the end be like, oh, we did all this. Here's another little piece. And you can make these in whatever colors you want. That's what makes them so fun. I'm going to use another brown piece. Get a little bit more of this crocheted lace. I love crocheted lace. I think it just has so much more personality than regular stuff. Let's just do this word, I guess. Writing. And I don't make sure everything's perfectly straight. I just slap it together and it lands where it wants to land. And if you're doing this project, For tomorrow's Create in 15, we'll need the little pieces of fabric like this that are left over. So save those because we'll need those. So there's that one. And let's just make one more. And then I'll call it a good video because, you know, there's nothing too difficult or hard about these. You're just layering some pieces together, and let's do a label on this one. Well, that like covers it all. Let's not do that label. Let's do this label. You can ink your labels and words and stuff before you put them down. I don't find a need to have to do that because, again, I can always go back and ink afterwards. I mean, it won't just be the edges that I'll ink the whole label up, but it'd be okay. Alright, so there's that one. Okay, let me push my sewing machine out of the way. I'll kind of look down a little bit. And these are what we've created here in 11 minutes. Plus all my blabbing. So in 11 minutes plus talking and blabbing, we made 7 little word label cluster things. So pretty quick project. You could whip a handful of them out in 15 minutes, and they're super easy and fun to make and so addicting. So anyway, guys, that's all I've got for you in this video. Remember to make today your own and be creative. Until next time, keep it creative, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.